Hey, welcome in. If you're watching this, you've probably been building things with AI, maybe with Cursor, Claude Code, Copilot, or one of the app builders like Bolt or V0. And somewhere along the way, someone said, you should put that on GitHub, and you nodded like you knew what that meant. This series is for you. No computer science degree required, no gatekeeping, no pretending you've been using the terminal since 1998. We're going to build your GitHub skills from zero, one short lesson at a time. Today, we're not touching a single command. Today is about the mental model, because once GitHub clicks, everything else in this series gets easy. Let's start with a story that's probably happened to you. You're building an app with your AI assistant. It's working. It's beautiful. You ask the AI to just add one small feature, and it rewrites half your project. Now the app is broken, the AI is apologizing, and you're frantically asking it to put it back the way it was. Sometimes it can. Sometimes. It really can't. That moment, that exact moment is what GitHub prevents. So here's the big idea, and I want you to hold on to this for the whole series. GitHub is a save system for your code. If you've ever played a video game with save points, you already understand the core concept. Before you fight the boss, you save. If the boss destroys you, no problem, you reload and try again. You didn't lose your whole playthrough. You lost 5 minutes. GitHub gives your code save points. Every time your project is in a state you like, it runs, the feature works, nothing's on fire, you create a save point. In GitHub language, that save point is called a commit. That's the first vocabulary word of the series, and honestly, it's the most important one. A commit is a snapshot of your entire project at a moment in time, with a little note attached describing what changed. Now when your AI assistant goes off the rails and rewrites half your app, you don't beg it to remember what the code used to look like, you just roll back to your last commit. 5 seconds. Crisis over. Let me clear up something that confuses almost everyone at the start. Git and GitHub are two different things. Git is the save system itself. It's a free tool that runs on your computer, and it's what actually tracks your changes and stores your snapshots. It's been around for about 20 years, and nearly every software team on Earth uses it. GitHub is a website, a place in the cloud where you store a copy of your Git project. Think of it like this. Git is the save game feature, and GitHub is Cloud Sync. Protects you from bad changes. GitHub protects you from a stolen laptop, a fried hard drive, or a coffee spill with terrible aim. Together, they give you 2 layers of protection, history on your machine, and a backup in the cloud. And here's some good news for the Vibe coders in the room. Your AI tools already speak Git fluently. Cursor, Claude Code, Copilot, they can all write commits, roll back changes, and push to GitHub for you. You don't need to memorize commands, but you do need to understand what you're asking for. An AI assistant with Git access and a user who doesn't understand Git is like handing your car keys to someone who's very confident and slightly hallucinating. The point of this series is to make you the one giving informed directions. Okay, 3 more vocabulary words, and then I'll show you how this changes your daily workflow. First, a repository, or repo for short. A repo is just your project folder, with the save system turned on. One project, one repo. Your recipe app is a repo. Your portfolio site is another repo. That's it. When people say check out my repo, they mean look at my project folder on GitHub. Second, a push. When you make commits, they happen on your computer first. Pushing means uploading those commits to GitHub, syncing your saves to the cloud. Commit locally, push to back it up. That rhythm commit, then push is the heartbeat of everything we'll do. Third, a clone. Cloning means downloading a full copy of a repo history and all onto a computer. New laptop? Clone your repo and you're back in business in minutes. This is also how you grab other people's open source projects later on. So let's talk about what your workflow looks like once GitHub is in your life. Because this is where it gets real. Without GitHub, a vibe coding session looks like this. You build, the AI changes things, you lose track of what changed, something breaks, and your only options are undo and pray or start over. Your project's history lives entirely in your AI's chat log, and the moment that conversation ends, the history is gone. With GitHub, the session looks like this. You build until something works. You commit login page working. You build the next thing. It works? Commit Added dark mode. The AI breaks something, you compare against your last commit, see exactly which lines changed, and either fix them or roll back. You end the session by pushing everything to GitHub, and your work is safe even if your laptop bursts into flames overnight. Notice what changed there. You stopped being afraid. And that matters more than it sounds, because fear is what keeps new builders from experimenting. When rolling back is cheap, trying bold things is free. There's a bonus that sneaks up on you later too. Your commit history becomes a diary of your project. 6 months from now, when you're wondering, why does this weird function exist? The commit message tells you. Even better, your AI assistant can read that history. Instead of re-explaining your whole project every session, the AI can look at your commits and understand how the project evolved. Your repo becomes shared memory between you and your tools. One more thing before we wrap, because I know someone's thinking it. Isn't GitHub for real programmers? My code is AI-generated spaghetti. I don't want anyone seeing it. 2 answers. First, repos can be private, visible only to you. Nobody sees anything unless you invite them. Most of your projects will probably start private, and that's completely fine. Second, and I mean this, nobody's code is as clean as you imagine. GitHub is full of messy, half-finished, gloriously duct-taped projects from professionals. The bar for worthy of GitHub is, does the folder exist? Then it's worthy. All right, let's land this. 3 takeaways from today. 1. GitHub is a save system. Commits are save points, and rolling back is always possible. 2. Git is the tool on your computer. GitHub is the cloud copy. You want both. 3. Your AI tools already know how to use Git, and your job is to understand enough to direct them, which, after today, you already do. Your homework is easy and takes 5 minutes. Go to github.com and create a free account. Pick a username you won't cringe at later. It'll show up in your project links. That's the whole assignment. Don't create a repo yet. Don't install anything. Just get the account. Because next time, in part 2, we're going hands-on. Creating your first repository, making your first commit, and setting up the daily rhythm you'll use for every project from now on. It's easier than you think, and I'll walk you through every click. See you in part 2.